What if I told you that living longer is not only about good genes, expensive treatment, or some secret health formula that only few people know? What if the real answer is hiding the simple things that you do every single day? Because the truth is, long life is often built quietly, not in one big moment, not in one miracle solution, but in small daily habits that protect your body, calm your mind, and keep your life moving in the right direction. And here's the scary part. Many people slowly shorten their lives without even realizing it. Not because they want to, but because stress becomes normal, poor eating habit becomes routine, loneliness becomes silent, and inactivity becomes part of daily life. But the good news is this: there are habits that can keep your life keep you living longer, feeling better, staying sharper, and enjoying more healthy years of your life. And in this video, we are going to break down 5 powerful habits that can make you a real difference. Eating healthy, staying positive, keeping your body moving, staying socially connected, and building good routine lifestyle. If you truly want a longer, healthier, and more meaningful life, then stay with me until the end, because these 5 habits may look simple, but together they can change everything. Before we go further, subscribe and turn on your notifications, because your health is one of the few things you cannot afford to ignore. And as you watch, ask yourself this question: which of these habits is quietly affecting my life right now? Let's start this video. Eating healthy. Now, when people hear that phrase, many immediately think of strict diets, expensive organic food, or never enjoying their favorite meals again. But eating healthy is not about starving yourself or trying to be perfect. It is about giving your body what it needs to satisfy, what it needs to stay strong, repair itself, fight disease, and keep working well as you grow older. Your body is like a machine, and the food you eat is the fuel. If you constantly fill it with poor quality fuel, it may perform poorly. Healthy eating keeps control weight, reduces the risk of heart disease, lowers the chances of diabetes, supports brain health, and even improve your health, your energy levels, and mood. Think about that for a moment. The food on your plate today is not just affecting how you feel right now, it is shaping your future health. Eating more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, beans, nuts, and lean proteins can make a huge difference over time. And just as important, reducing too much sugar, processed food, deep fried meals, and excess salt can protect your body from silent damage happening in the background. A lot of people wait until they have a health problem before they start caring about food. But in the smarter move is to eat in a way that prevents the problem in the first place. That does not mean you have to be extreme. It can be as simple as drinking more water, eating more natural foods, cooking at home more often, and being more mindful about what you eat every day. And a healthy diet is not punishment, it is a protection. And once you begin to understand that food stops being just about taste and starts becoming part of your long life strategy. But living longer is not only about what goes into your body, it is about what stays in your mind. Because even if you eat well, a mind full of constant negativity and stress can still wear you down over time. And that brings us to the second habit. The second habit that can help you live longer is staying positive. Now, let's be clear. Staying positive does not mean pretending life is perfect. It does not mean smiling even pain or acting like problems does not exist. It means learning how to manage life with hope, calmness, resilience, and a healthier mental outlook, because your mind and your body are deeply connected. When you live in constant fear, anger, fear, bitterness, or hopelessness, it affects more than your emotions. It affects your sleep, your heart, your blood pressure, your hormones, your immune system, and your overall health. Over time, negative mental states can quietly wear the body down. That is why people who maintain a more healthy, positive mindset often seem more energetic, more peaceful, and sometimes even more healthier in the long run. A positive person is not someone who has no struggles. A positive person is someone who refuses to let struggles destroy their inner space. This can mean learning to be grateful, letting go of unnecessary grudges, protecting your peace, laughing more often, managing stress better, and focusing on solutions instead of only problems. Even small habits matter. Starting your day without immediately feeding your mind with bad news, taking a few minutes to be thankful, speaking more kindly to yourself, choosing not to carry every burden in your heart. All of this helps. And one of the biggest truths about long life is this: people do not only die from disease, sometimes they are slowly drained by worry, pressure, loneliness, and emotional exhaustion. And if you want to live longer, protect your mind, protect your peace, protect your joy. Because a calmer, more hopeful mind gives your body a better environment to survive and strive. Now, a healthy mind is powerful, but it works even better when it is connected to a body that stays active. Because life is a movement. Life is movement. And the moment the body becomes too still for too long, health often starts to decline. So let's talk about the third habit. The third habit that can help you live longer is simple but incredibly powerful. Keep moving. Your body was designed to move, not just once in a while, but only when you want to lose weight, but regularly. Not only when you want to lose weight, but regularly. The modern lifestyle that has made it very easy for people to sit for longer hours, drive everywhere, scroll for too long, and stay physically inactive. The danger is that inactivity can feel comfortable in the moment, but be harmful over time. When you keep moving, you improve blood circulation, strengthen your health, support your joints, build stronger muscles, and keep your body maintain balance and flexibility as you age. Movement also supports your brain. It can improve mood, reduce stress, support sleep, and increase energy. And the best part of it is keeping moving does not always mean intense gym sessions or intense workouts. It can be walking, stretching, dancing, gardening, cycling, taking the stairs, cleaning your house actively. Even standing up and moving down more often during the day makes a difference. The key is consistency. A lot of people think health only counts when it is dramatic, but long life is usually built through regular, sustainable action, not occasional extremes. You do not have to become a fitness therapist, no, but move more than you did yesterday. Walk a little further, sit a little less, stay active in ways you can actually maintain. Because movement is not just exercise, movement is life. The more you build movement into your daily routine, the more you help your body remain strong, capable, and independent as the years go by. But even if you eat healthy, think positively, and stay physically active, there is another part of long life that many people underestimate, and that is human connection. Because people are not meant to live life completely alone. And that leads us to the fourth habit: staying socially connected. This one is often ignored, but it matters deeply. Human beings need connection. We need conversation, support, belonging, care, shared experiences. When people become isolated for too long, it can affect mental health, emotional stability, and even physical well-being. Loneliness is not just about feeling. Over time, it can become a health risk. People who stay connected to family, friends, neighbors, and communities, or even social groups or support groups, often have a stronger sense of purpose and emotional balance. Even simple social contact can lift mood, reduce stress, and remind you that you are not carrying life all alone. But let's be honest, life becomes harder when everything is faced in silence. Sometimes a conversation can ease a burden. Sometimes laughter with others can heal what medicine cannot touch. Sometimes just knowing someone cares can give a person the strength to keep pushing. That does not mean you need a huge group of friends. Quality matters more than quantity. A few real connections can better help with better than empty ones. A few real connections are better than many empty ones. So whether it is calling loved ones more often, spending time with friends, joining a group, attending community events, checking on others, or simply making more effort to stay in touch, it all matters. And this works both ways. Helping others also helps you. Being there for people gives you purpose, meaning, and emotional richness that supports well-being. Long life is not just about adding years, it's about making those years feel worth living. And strong relationships play a big part in that. Now, when you put together healthy eating, a positive mindset, movement, and strong social connection, you already have a powerful foundation. But that helps all of these habits. But what helps all of these habits actually to stick together over time is one final habit that ties everything together, and that is having a good routine lifestyle. The fifth habit that can help you live longer is building a good routine lifestyle. This is where everything comes together, because many people know what is good for them, but they do not do it consistently. Why, you may ask? Because they rely too much on motivation, but motivation comes and goes. Routine is what keeps you steady. A good lifestyle routine means creating daily patterns that support your health instead of damaging it. It means having structure, sleeping at a reasonable time, waking up with purpose, eating at more regular times, making time for movement, managing stress, taking breaks, resting properly, avoiding harmful habits, and creating a lifestyle that your body can trust. Your body loves rhythm. When your sleep is chaotic, your eating is random, stress is constant, and your habits are all over the place, your health often starts paying the price. But when you build a routine that supports balance and your body responds better, you think clearer, you feel more stable, you sleep better, you function better. A good routine also reduces decision fatigue. When healthy habits are built in your day, they stop feeling like a struggle and start becoming normal. And that is the real secret. Long life is not usually built in one good giant decision. It is built on daily systems. A morning walk, a healthier breakfast, a calmer mind, a call to a loved one, going to bed on time, drinking more water, reducing harmful habits. These simple routines may look small, but over years they become powerful. A good routine lifestyle protects you from chaos. It keeps you grounded, it helps you recover better, and it makes healthy living more realistic and sustainable. So when you step back and look at these 5 habits together, you begin to see the bigger picture. Living longer is not about chasing perfection, it is about building a life that supports health, strength, peace, and consistency. In conclusion, so here is the truth. If you want to live longer, do not wait for a health scare before you start changing your life. Start with basics. Eat healthy. Simple habits repeated for years can shape the quality and length of your life in ways you may not fully see right now. Because a longer life is not only about surviving, it is about staying well enough to enjoy the life you have, to have more energy, more clarity, more peace, more strength, and more time with the people and things that matters most. So start where you are. You do not need to change everything today. Just begin with one habit, then build from there. And over time, those small changes can become the reason your future looks stronger, healthier, and longer. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this reminder. And in the comments, tell me, which of these 5 habits do you think is the hardest for most people to maintain? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.